All right, welcome back. It's time for us to get into entertainment segment. And the usual suspects are here. We have, again, Kwame, who thinks he's Ahonfe, and the other Kwame, who is definitely Nkonkonsa. Yeah, they're both here. Hi, guys.
Another Kwame who is definitely Ahonfe.
No, we like the gisting. We like the gisting, so no worries at all. We like filler, you know? So where there's filler, we are there.
Okay, so filler.
Filler.
Who has done what?
Okay, the first one is I just got a catapult. Oh, sorry. Let's go. So
What?
a few days ago, I just got a catapult for somebody.
My friend.
Let's move on.
Shout out to Coco Afro, man.
Yeah, Afro.
Yeah, Afro.
Yeah, Afro.
Sasa.
That's
Talking about Coco Afro.
Very nice.
Konkonsa there, sir.
A few days ago, Kim Promise went to Nigeria for an interview. He went to Beats FM, one of the biggest radio stations in Nigeria, and he had an interview talking about his music career and everything. And then he mentioned Wizkid not winning the Grammy Awards. You know, Wizkid had 2 nominations, one the Global Music Performance, 2 nominations. And then the Global Music Album, he was nominated together with Angelique Kidjo, with Rocky Dawouni and other people. And then Angelique Kidjo won that category. So he was asked his opinion on that. And he says something that people are talking about. I think we should take a look at that and then come back.
Right.
That's the Wiz, man. That's family.
Speaking of being,
we are kidnapped for Ghana like this.
I mean, speaking of being family, you've seen everything that's been going down online. Obviously, he was nominated for a Grammy in 2 categories. He didn't win that one. There's a lot of.
I think it's just whack that he did it with. Honestly, I just think it's whack. Like, no disrespect, Angelique Kidjo, legend, love and respect her, but I just think what I think in it. Like, everyone has an opinion, and that's just. I just think I don't know what else he has to do. You know what I mean? This guy's been the pace setter. He's done a lot of great stuff. Put beautiful music out there that's changed. Like, even it's shifted the attention of the whole world to African music right now. He's like one of the pioneers. And that. But hey, at the end of the day, Big Wiz still Big Wiz. He has a lot of stuff coming. We have a lot of stuff coming. And I'm super happy and excited for what he has. Because, see, Wiz, I feel like he hasn't even scratched the surface. Because when you hear the kind of stuff that man is working on, it's just magic.
Yeah, and you performed at his event too as well.
Yeah, he came out to my show in Ghana. I have a festival called Promised Land every December. And, yeah, man, he surprised me. He came out. It was crazy, and I did.
Yeah, so this is obviously somebody who is talking about his friend, saying good things about his friend Wizkid. Kim Promise and Wizkid are very good friends. Even put him on his O2 Arena show, Within Lagos show in London. It was huge. Also came down to Ghana to help him do his Promised Land concert. And so these are great friends. But I don't know if it is right for you to defend a friend to that extent, to call somebody winning an award.
Okay, hold on.
He
So
didn't
hold on.
say that. He didn't say Angelique winning.
He said the award was.
He said.
I think it was whack.
Wizkid not winning was whack.
No,
He
but
didn't say Angelique winning was whack.
But if
that's
Wizkid
different.
didn't win, who won?
No, but
All
that's
right,
different.
hold on. Can I? Guys. So
He
the
not winning
Grammys.
was-
So the Grammys.
Yeah.
Hold on. So
Yeah.
the Grammys. Is it an international award? I.e., if we are organizing Grammys, do we have to factor in Nigerians? Do we have to factor in Ghanaians? Do we have to factor in Somalians? Is it something that we are doing an award to bring everybody
Everybody
in?
on.
Or Hollywood people, we are having our awards. We will acknowledge people from
outside. Exactly
other
so.
places who are doing something.
Exactly so.
I mean, if we understand this, then we can start the
Yes.
fight properly.
Exactly.
So what exactly is it?
So it is an American award scheme that also caters for other people across the world.
So we'll just acknowledge them.
So there are categories for some people outside America.
Okay, so for instance, it is like EAAs.
Yeah.
We are organizing an award,
yeah.
for Ghanaians who have done well, who
Great.
have done
Great.
the. Now, in so doing, we also look at maybe Ghanaians elsewhere.
Yeah.
Who
So we create
are,
a category for them.
So if you don't win, you can come and say that why didn't we nominate you alongside maybe Kiddy for artist of
the year.
the
Yes.
year,
Yeah.
male artist? Is,
Yeah.
is that how it is?
That's it.
So why are people upset?
And there is a criteria for that. You know, most award schemes are popularity based, as
Yeah.
in you vote or the public votes to choose the winner.
Yeah.
There are others that are fusion of both. Popularity,
Academic Accra.
academic Accra,
Yeah.
Accra. And there are others that are like 100% critical acclaim, as
Yes.
in just academy.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are different types of award schemes, and the parameters differ everywhere. Grammy Award is 100% academy.
Okay.
Okay.
It's critical acclaim
So
we're
he
talking
mentioned,
about.
So he mentioned, oh, he's a pioneer. He was all over the place. Like, Made in Lagos was huge. It was everywhere.
But it's not popularity stuff.
But it is critical acclaim.
Yeah.
So the Recording Academy comprises composers, songwriters, and even peers
Okay.
across the world who
Okay.
vote. All right.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, it is not really the general public deciding on your streams or you get the buzz you have and everything. So from there, can promise. I like the fact that he is trying to say good things about Wizkid and all that, but he should let critics like Olele or pundits say this.
Olele, so I mean, say something. Why is this news? You know, why is what Can Promise saying news?
I can't.
Can't a friend defend a friend?
Are you not his friend too?
No,
You
I mean,
Wheezy or
Can Promise his friend.
I mean, a journalist first before friends. So
Yeah.
I just take it out of the way.
You go
But,
talk to your paymasters are listening.
But for me personally, I think we always need to go back to what that particular criteria,
Yeah.
you know, or the description, the criteria, you know, speaks to us about. Because the reason why Mama Angela Kidjo won that award was because the album is supposed to not really have popularity. If you look at the category and the criteria, it's not supposed to have popularity. It's supposed to have some form of impact, you know, on society, you know, world or something like that. So they don't actually consider popularity. They don't consider streams and all that. They don't consider maybe because your song was big here and big there. Do you get what I'm saying? So for starters, when you understand
So
that
addressing social issues,
exactly,
those
and which
kinds
is
of
what
things.
Angelique Kidjo's
Yes.
album, which is
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature, addressed. You know, all the songs she did, it was either she was talking about the environment, she was the climate, you know,
yeah,
and those are the
something
kind of things they like. You get me? You look at an album like Burna Boy's, what do you call it? Twice as Tall. He got nominated for African Giant. He didn't win. So now Diddy comes in and says, you know what? I know how to crack the code. You want to win this album, this is how we're going to do it. So even though he had an album where people could jam to, he had songs in there that were, you know, reflective of what
the criteria
is.
was looking
Exactly.
at,
So it's not necessarily because Wizkid had a big song. So for the album, for me personally, I don't think there should be a problem with Angelique Kidjo winning over Wizkid. What I had a problem with was the fact that the global music performance was where I feel like he was cheated. Because Essence was a big song.
Okay.
Essence,
Who won that?
I can't immediately remember, but I think it was. I can't immediately remember right now.
You remember the losing? Huh?
Yeah, but it was Essence was a big song. You know, talk about the remix where Justin Bieber performed on his own concert, had a bunch of challenges all over the world and stuff like that. So I thought that was where Wizkid should have. But for the album, Angelique Kidjo's Angelique Kidjo. I mean, and she's been doing this for time.
You know, so now you hear conversation and people are like, okay, so I'm doing this. I want to be at the Grammys. I'm doing this. I want to. What exactly? What is happening? You know, Grammys. Then what?
I mean, I think it adds to your pay slip. You know, I mean, if for example, once upon a time, but yeah, I mean your CV too. Once upon a time, Burna Boy was just maybe. You know, an Afrobeat artist, right? Now, if you want to call Burna Boy, you call him the Grammy winning.
The Grammy.
He adds the money. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, if you're paying $10,000 for Burna Boy, now you're looking at 100,000, 150,000 because it kind of like adds something to.
But should that not also kind of propel us, you know, as a people to also develop our own award schemes, you know, because some people have developed this and now you find the need to be part of that. What happened to ours?
I think in Africa we have mobile. and then we have Afrima.
Yeah, we used to have Cora Awards as
We also
well.
have Cora Awards.
Are we proud of these awards?
Well,
What we're not hearing people say that Afrima nominee, Afrima
Yeah,
award
or
winning, so
EAA
or
nominee.
EAA. Why are we
Afrima,
not
I think-
using
Afrima,
those?
I think is the same mirror as looking into made in Ghana goods, right?
Yes.
People are quick to buy a Versace or a Gucci than buy a shoe from Haussmann shoes or buy something from maybe Wear Ghana. You know, so I think it's a mindset thing. You know, even with our streaming applications, we have After and the likes who are helping with all the streaming stuff. But people still want to go to Spotify. People still want to go to Apple Music. So I think, first of all, I think it's marketing. It's how we market the award scheme. It's how we make it look that is very prestigious. You want to market in a way that the folks outside will say, you know what, I want to win an award from Africa. You know, I don't want to just win an award from the States, anyways. Because even the black community are boycotting the Grammys because they feel like it's an all-whites and that of the Oscars as well. So I think this is the opportunity for Africans to tap into it and then be fair and square with our award schemes.
Even with that particular category, the global album category, it used to be the world music
It's a
category.
world music category.
Yeah.
And some people think that it's mainly just about a select
The
few
sideline
people from the black community.
Yes.
You know, if it is global, why do you limit that to Africans
Africa. Yeah.
alone?
Yeah.
So it appears that yes, they have their Grammy Awards. It's for them, and they've created some categories for us, a few for us.
But they acknowledge who they want to acknowledge.
No, but it's their awards.
Exactly. So that's always been my case. You know, I am doing my party.
Somebody's doing their
I
own
decide
thing.
I want to call Olele. I will not call
Exactly.
Kwame Dazi.
But you
Why
see-
is Kwame Dazi making it a human rights
But you see,
issue?
the impression being created is that now they've expanded, or they've actually spread their tentacles to cover everybody.
Yeah.
So they want the Grammys to look like a globally
acceptable.
acclaimed award scheme for everybody, but it's not
It's
like
not.
that.
It's not. It's really not.
And they care?
It's actually run
We
by
care.
the whites.
You care?
We care.
They don't care.
Your
Obviously.
biggest artist in
care.
Ghana wants to win a Grammy. They feel like if they haven't won a Grammy, they haven't done anything.
Even if they've not got
Yeah,
nomination,
but-
they say they have
Yeah,
got
you know, so
nomination.
people are
No.
now working and in their
but
mind
It's a psyche,
it's
really.
Grammys.
It's a
Yeah.
psyche.
No, but
Until
no,
I hit
no,
the
but
Grammys,
that
I'm
didn't
not
used-
stopping.
No, but that didn't used to be the case. So it
Yeah.
means there's something that has changed in the mix that is making people now turn and say, Grammys is the next thing I'm looking for.
I mean, I think if you look back to time, it's been one, if not it's been one of the most prestigious award schemes
Yeah.
in the world.
Sure.
All right. When it comes to music, entertainment, film, and all that, it's Grammys. When you go to TV, it's the Oscars, or you're looking at the IACCP, or you look at the NACCP, awards. There are some award schemes that have come of age. They've been doing it from the so that form of integrity. Even the Grammys, people expect that the integrity has been compromised. But they have established themselves as that, and it took years for that to happen. So it's fair to say that okay, they are the award scheme that you want to be a part of, but to make it a point that this is what I want to do, you might miss out on your purpose as an artist.
And I think a lot of people are missing out because they are looking elsewhere when they could actually make impact
exactly.
in other areas.
But
Yeah.
interestingly, most of these artists, are artists who are yearning to have Grammy Awards, don't even know the criteria. Or how
They
to
don't.
get
that-
there.
that's the thing.
Exactly.
They
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah.
read it.
You just say it as
Exactly.
if
They liken it to the VGMAs, to the Three Music
Because-
Awards, with other
because-
award schemes.
Because during the AAAs,
Right.
Yeah.
nominees conversation
Yes.
and all,
Yes.
you remember some of the conversations that came up from the academy,
True.
and then you realize that what the academy is looking for
It's
not
is
find it.
completely different
Different
from
from-
what the public is looking at.
Exactly.
Who
Exactly.
commanded the huge numbers, but when you look at details and quality of work, somebody's work might not probably get the huge
Numbers.
numbers,
The artistic quality.
But in terms of quality, this
Yeah.
is what we are talking about.
Yeah.
So explaining now and what Ken Promise is saying, I'm sorry to say, but it looks like he does not understand
He doesn't
properly
understand.
what the criteria
Well,
is.
most of the
Besides,
doesn't.
I have another question to ask about
Okay.
Ken Promise. I mean, what did he mean by Wizkid is a pioneer in Afrobeat? I don't understand that.
Well,
Pioneering,
I mean,
they said-
Well, he's a senior. and that's pioneer enough.
I don't personally, and I'm not.
Has he
holding
done
brief-
his history?
I'm not holding brief for him, but I
Yeah.
think what he was trying to say was Wizkid single-handedly carried Afrobeats to the world. Wizkid actually
Did he?
He did.
Did
the
he?
modern Afrobeats.
The modern.
The
no,
modern.
no,
I'm not
no,
talking
no,
about
okay.
Fela Kuti's Afrobeat though.
Okay.
But he didn't say
But you
modern
see,
Afrobeat.
he didn't
No,
say-
but you see,
This is grammar.
No,
But
so
then
he's
now you are mocking language.
It's an Afrobeat.
He said
but
Afrobeat.
he's speaking according to his generation, his time.
But he
Did you
didn't
get
say
it?
that.
Did you get me?
Afrobeat.
No,
But
this is
Those
communication.
who forget their history are doomed.
And this is communication,
Exactly.
you know?
I feel you,
Yeah.
and I think some of these things come as a result of the kind of relationship you have with someone. Like I was telling Kwame, before we came on the set yesterday, that this is someone who has opened doors for him.
That one did.
Well, that is understandable. So in your world, he's your savior.
Exactly.
That is fine.
I think
But
he's
when you are
entitled to that.
communicating, let that come across properly.
yeah.
Because understanding, this is when we have conversation. So if you're saying something we don't understand, you are talking to
But don't you
yourself.
think he also lies on the side of the OAP who was interviewing the artist?
No, but she's a Nigerian here,
I mean,
but
it was Fela Kuti is also Nigerian, so if
to her
an
favor.
artist makes
I
an
think-
error like
No,
that,
but if
I
you are
think-
all on the same age level, you understand?
Exactly,
And you are
exactly.
colleagues,
Yes,
and you
exactly.
don't know any
You see,
further. I mean, you can't generalize things like that.
So basically, yeah, that's it.
Kim
But-
Promise,
yeah.
Kim Promise would have showed himself a far more mature artist had he referenced Fela Kuti and everybody else who has come out of that era.
He could have
Do you
even
see?
saved himself by
You know,
saying that, as far as I'm concerned,
Yes, okay, well,
Wizkid
there's that.
has single-handedly
Oh, yeah,
decided
I was
this.
maybe-
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
I always-
that's what I'm saying, that now we are dealing with grammar.
Yes, it's important.
You know,
Yes.
yeah.
But you made the whole thing.
No, interviews, you see, people don't pay attention to this kind of thing. But when you accept that I'm going to do an interview,
Yeah, you to
check
say,
all
media
these
training,
things.
media
You
training
know,
is very
because there
important.
are old men also sitting down
Yeah.
who are coming
Yeah.
from the Fela's era,
Yeah.
and they are also listening.
Some
So
of
you
us
may
are not
want
old, but we are coming from the
Because
first era.
with
to
this-
respect the likes of you.
You are not what, please. You are not what. You are not
But to
what.
be fair,
Some of
though,
us say, I'll meet you
to be
at
fair,
3:45.
to be fair, Fela really did not win a Grammy with an Afrobeat.
No, he didn't.
Exactly.
We get it.
So if
We
you
get
want
it.
No, I'm
to
just
strike
saying,
that
but
balance,
I'm just saying that in terms of pioneering,
right,
okay,
And
Definitely.
impact, relevance.
Fela was global
right.
with
Oh, that's it.
Afrobeat.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder why the Grammy never recognized him, and that's where questions will start
And that
coming.
is why I keep asking. Some people are
So-
doing their work somewhere. They are not doing it for you, you know.
Which award did Bob Marley win?
Yeah, well, that's another one too. Snoop Dogg had 19
And does it
Grammy
take
nominations.
anything
He hasn't-
away
he
from
hasn't
Bob
won,
Marley?
nothing.
Thank you very much. So people just shouldn't think of I'm writing this because I want to win a
win a-
Grammy.
yeah.
You're missing out
Yeah.
on the impact that you can make on society. You
Well,
know.
we are waiting for the greatest rapper of all time to win a Grammy, and the
Sarkodie.
conversation is there. Yeah.
Sarkodie.
Yeah, on my way to
Sarkodie. Sarkodie.
Grammys or no Grammy,
Grammys.
Sarkodie is Sarkodie.
Thank
That
you.
is
That
what
is
I
what
want
is
to
as
say.
simple as
what
that.
we want
You know,
Ghanaians to understand. You
Grammys or
understand?
no
But
Grammy,
they don't
Sarkodie.
understand.
Ghanaians don't get it.
Who are the Ghanaians
Without
who don't
Grammys,
understand?
The
I mean, I
masses,
get it.
the
pinnacle of their
masses,
career.
the masses, the
No,
majorities.
I'll be very disappointed if Sarkodie thinks that until he wins a Grammy, he's
Then
not a
he-
big
Yeah, he has said it in his
superstar.
songs.
Well, he has said it in the song, so a lot of course
Elvis
it's part,
Amini.
it's part of the
Yeah.
the rap schemes.
Let's
yeah.
go.
He said, until he wins the Grammy, he's not stopping.
Gentlemen,
They won't give it to you, so stop wasting
thank
your
you very
time.
much for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, this conversation has been good. Thank you very much.